So if anybody's wondering, like, I see people are asking why am I not talking, just because of a couple reasons actually. Number one, I really haven't felt good in a few days. I feel like maybe have the flu or something, so I'm not in like a very good talkative type of mood. Secondly, I've been getting a lot of messages where people want to see, I guess, live streams or whatever. So I just figured I would turn the live stream on and let people watch it. My last live stream that I did, I actually got some nasty messages from the last one. People said it was unprofessional and just all kinds of other stuff. So I'm not talking today. I'm just if people want to watch, this is I have to remember why I'm doing this. I can't always think about all the different bad comments that that people or messages or whatever, because there's a lot of good ones too. But I just put the camera up, I hit record. I'm just trying to not forget why I started to do this. So if people want to watch, fine. But I'm not trying to do a for the ones that said something. I don't care about a professional live stream. This is just what I'm doing. I'm in my I'm just in my world, doing this right now. So, and mostly, like I said, I haven't been feeling good for a few days. So that's it. I'll just say it one more time. I figured it wouldn't hurt to press record on the camera while I'm in my own little world doing my own little thing, because I'll be honest, I spend so much of my time worrying about pleasing other people that it has started to distract from my ability to make pictures. And you know, I'll be honest, I'm totally honest. Something that I've noticed is, like, in my process of trying to please people, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people out there that are good, but so many people shit all over me all the time, which it doesn't bother me anymore. It did at first, but I will just have to say I find myself like going back to the old, like, Bob Ross method, where I'm like just painting Bob Ross pictures, and that's not what I want to do. You know, I used to sit and just do this for hours by myself, and then it felt good. So I just figured I would turn the camera on, you know. And for anybody that says the old Justin, you know, just click on my channel. I have every video that I do is upbeat and happy because I'm a happy person. Everybody gets beat down when you start, like, you know, gathering an audience and you start having people watch your stuff, because everybody has opinions out there, and nobody can, you know, you can't make people happy. I mean, I'll give you an example. I listed a couple of my paintings on eBay. One was $500, one was $800. And this lady, like, lost her mind, like literally lost her mind about the price of them. And with that said, like, I don't care. I don't care. I'll put it up there for $25,000. I don't care. I made it. I don't have to sell it. I don't need to sell it. So, you know, why would you bash somebody, you know, or get upset over that? So anyways, you know, I don't know. You know, back to the old, you know, just can't let people, you know, get to you, because there's just so many unhappy people out there. And I mean, if anybody here watches me, I really spend a lot of time trying to make positive stuff to make people happy, because so many people are, you know, suffer from depression. And so did I for years. You know, I used to just suffer from depression every single day, and I just have to protect myself from some of these people, because I'm not gonna, you know, fall back into that pit, you know, because somebody's unhappy because I'm providing a free piece of content. I mean, come on, like, you know, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree with me, and I'm sure maybe a lot of you won't agree with me. I don't know. But I just thought it would be good for me to do this right here. What you see I'm doing right here, because I'm in my own, like, state of mind. And this is the stuff that leads to, like, the super good videos where it's 100% original, like, by me, and it's not, you know, influenced by somebody else or whatever. You know, it's yeah, that's it. I think if you understand what I'm saying, let me know. If you think I'm an idiot, let me know that too. But I'm a happy person, try to make people happy. I give so much stuff away, and I love doing that. So when, you know, when people, like, go crazy when I do put something up for sale, I mean, like, get real. Get real. So I told myself the other day, I'm like, I just have to do myself. I have to do what makes me happy. I mean, I did the live stream just the other day, and there was a couple people that were like, oh, it was so bad, it was so horrible, and I'm just like, okay, you know, whatever. Then don't watch it. You know, what's so hard about that? Don't watch it. Go watch somebody else. Don't watch it. I don't care. I'm venting now. You guys are here. So now I'm venting. You got me into it. But it's a real thing. It's a real thing on the internet about people and their comments and stuff like that. You really have to just try to block them out, because, you know, negative comments can really ruin somebody's life, or, you know, whatever, day, week, month. And every so often you just have to take a step back and just remember why you're here. You know, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this right here? Because I tried to hang myself. I tried to hang myself from a tree like this right here. Actually, I paint so many of these pictures because it's just so similar, you know. And it's like I paint it. I want to take a dark and negative place, and I want to try to make it a beautiful place. So that's why I like doing these wooded scenes. But that's why I'm doing this. I'm not doing this for money. You know, I'm not doing this to profit millions of dollars off of people. I'm doing this because, you know, I don't want to. I just want to be happy like you and everybody else. And fortunately, this was able to turn my whole life around. You know, I went. You guys already know this. I don't have to talk about it. So for the people that want to bitch and complain when I put a painting up for $500, just click off of it. Don't buy it. Don't waste $500 on something else. You know, don't complain to somebody that you probably don't even know. That just, tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm just like, I'm starting to get a little bit thick-skinned, that's all, and I'm just learning what the real world is actually like. It's just crazy that somebody consumes your content, somebody consumes your video to watch the whole thing at the end to tell you that it sucked. That tells that me as a human and starting to understand humans, that tells me a lot about that person or those particular people. And I feel sorry for them because they must have a lot going on in their life. And when I see stuff like that, I always hope that it gets better for them. So, anyways, I think I'm done ranting now. But I am glancing down at the comments. I am glancing down. And for those of you you know, who really want to know, I've definitely not felt good in the last couple of days. I had a rash, so I got checked out. I got some of this medicine that was supposed to be for a rash. It turned out it was the wrong medicine. It was for like heart failure or something. So it almost killed me, and I'm recovering from that. If you guys really want to know why I haven't felt good in a few days. Yeah. Got the wrong medicine, almost died. And I'm here making a video in my recovery from it. So that's the truth of why I wasn't feeling good. So I have to make a picture for myself, not for anybody else. I just have to do this for myself. And that's what I'm doing. And I wasn't even gonna turn the camera on, but I was like, you know what? There are legitimately some people that actually probably will enjoy this. There are some people that, you know, won't be haters and pick out this or that. So that's why I did it. I did it for the good people, you know, that I've met and talked to, and the people that actually support me. That's why, you know, I continue to make videos. So I'm just taking my time, using a filbert brush instead of a 1 or a big 2-inch brush. Just doing my thing, you know, just doing my thing. You gotta always remind yourself, like when you're doing something in life, you gotta remind yourself every so often, why am I doing this? You know, why am I doing this? I'm doing this because the only reason that I'm still making videos is because somehow or another it actually, the videos touch some people. And if you go look at the videos, you can read, the comments are public. Read some of the stories on there that people leave for me and the influence that they say my videos have had. They're very touching. And honestly, that's the only reason that I still make these, because I hope that every day or every time I make a video, I hope that there's some guy or husband or father sitting on his couch just like I was, trying to plan his own execution, that happens to come through and watch one of these videos, and maybe it makes him feel good and makes him want to go to the store and get stuff. That's the only reason I do this. No other reason, except for as far as the videos. That's why. I would always do this because it makes me feel good, but the fact that there's been testimony from other people. That's why the videos are still coming. And the only reason, not for money or anything else. I'll tell you what, when you like take your time, you can get so many more different like effects and layers in a painting. It's amazing what you can do when you just take your time and you do it for your own satisfaction. That is right. I'm reading this last comment about taking internet trolls for months in hope that I reach and help that one person. This is the most legit comment on this whole stream. I haven't read all the comments, but this is the most legitimate comment that I have read because it's the truth. It is the truth. I remember I uploaded a video. It was just a free giveaway. That's all. There was like no strings. There was no like go to my website and subscribe to this or that. It was just like legitimately like leave a comment and you're gonna get entered to win. Like there was people that were upset about that. So, I'm actually really learning now to just it really doesn't matter what you do. People aren't happy. So the good news is that actually bothered me for like a few weeks, a little while back when I realized like, oh wow, why are people hating on me? But it doesn't now. It does not now. Because it's so super easy to just like, if somebody's a problem, you can just block them or whatever. And that's what I've been doing. Just hit the block button. Super easy. But yeah, it's just the stories of people that are like, you inspired me. I haven't painted in a long time. Thank you, stuff like that. It's just so meaningful to me. It's incredible what that means to me. Anybody that knows me on a personal level knows exactly how I feel about that stuff. I'm just using this filbert brush right here. Just using this, it's so rewarding actually. It's like leaving all these cool little textures, different layers and stuff. It's probably boring for you guys to watch this, but it's not for me. It's just amazing, like every time you do, when you push there, it just looks like these little clumps of grass. Looks like this here looks like it drops down a little bit. I'm glad I decided to do this today. And I only put a little bit of color on this tree here. This is not even remotely close to being done. It's probably one of the last things I'll do. I just wanted to get all the foliage in, around the trees. I wanted to work on that first. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Very nice. Very, very nice to see some of these comments here. Try to scroll through as I'm doing this. Awesome. It's the stuff that keeps it going. And I'm just putting in like multiple different layers here. This is something that I haven't done in a long time. Some of my best pictures have been ones that I've just done, with no camera or nothing, nobody around. Those are some of my best ones ever. And I really haven't done any of them in a while like that. I haven't had time. I've been all over the place, with, I've traveled to a bunch of places, and I've done a bunch of projects. And in that process, you get tied up with everyday stuff. You forget to create for you, for yourself. So I love putting in these darker colors, and then like come back, like the last thing, come back and just add some, some light in, multiple layers of light. It really helps make a picture when you do it like this. I love light. I love working with light and working with dark and having a lot of contrast in my pictures. It's amazing. Thank you, Mr. Cap 7. I appreciate that. You know what? I didn't even realize that during live streams, people can actually go on there and donate. They can actually give money. I've seen that on a number of live streams for different creators, but I never wanted to actually mention it because, like, you can't even give something away for free without somebody like going crazy. So I'm like, well, I better just skip that announcement. But I'm like, yeah, the people will figure it out. And Mr. Where you at? Mr. Cab 7 figured it out. Thank you, sir. You are the first person to donate to the live streams, and I appreciate that. I sure do appreciate that. This is coming along so far. I haven't even put on the bright light yet. This is just all this is right here is, just the feel. I got to get that feel going, and then when I come, like one of the very last things I do when I come back is just really just blast the light on here. Amazing. I love doing that. I'm going to darken that up a little bit. I like the filbert. I definitely like the filbert brush. Switch the colors up a little bit. A little different green in there. I like paintings that have a lot of different colors in it. And it just looks like this is going to look like a bunch of little bushes or something, like little patches of something. And I'm going to leave like a lot of dark in here. It's amazing, like I said, it's just so amazing when this is the best thing I did all week. I'm just like, heck with it. Let me do something just for me. And then I gave in, I'm like, well, there's probably some people that would want to see it, so I better put the live stream on. Actually, I want it to look like maybe a big hill here in the front. I think that would be cool. So maybe, and I just go like this. I just think about a hill. So look, if you want to watch this part, I'll start to go downwards. See? I'll start just thinking like, how a hill would drop down. I probably don't have to tap. I could probably just sketch it in, but I'm taking my time. And it's going to be dark over here until the final area is done, but it'll look like it's dropping down. When it's all said and done, this will be like boosh. I'll come back on the top and take a little bit of a right here, a little brighter color, and I'll hit it, like here, see, just put some of this color in here. It'll just pick out the higher areas of what I'm trying to interpret as a hill or whatever. Just the high spots. Like that. Maybe the light, maybe I'll adjust that or something, but maybe the light's just plowing in there like this. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Come right here, and I think in my head, like, all right, light's gonna catch, maybe here. And this isn't even the brightest color either. This is the second to last brightest color that I would use in this area. Still have a lot more to do here, but I'm just, I guess, just showing you. Just think about light coming into a painting. Back here is just completely pale. I will say this, I was reading a comment. I started this painting with using acrylic, just black and white, and that's how I started. Just to get all the shapes in and stuff, just to keep the darks in place, and that seems to do a pretty good job. I mean, either way you can do it. It's just kind of fun to do it this way. You kind of have your painting laid out for you. So that's pretty cool. But I did start with acrylic. Figured I would mention that. Now, let's see here. So maybe I should work on the little path area here. Yeah, I think I'll work on the path. So let me do that, I guess. Just add some of the lighter areas, and then you can go back in and add some darker areas. I have a small filter here. It's like a small one, super small one. Once again, just think about where would light shine. Something like that right there. See, where else would light probably shine? Maybe a little bit. I don't want to go overboard with this. right, so I think I'm gonna stop here for now and just take a little break. And here's what I'll do is, I'm not sure if, what time is it? It's 4 o'clock Eastern time right now. I may jump back on here in 30 minutes or so. If not, if I decide to do the rest of this tomorrow, I'll continue to stream this as I'm doing it. But I just want to take a break and just step back and take a look at it for a little bit and just analyze, and just like I said earlier, just do this for the reason that I'm doing this for, which is, to help myself also. So I just want to thank you guys for, for stopping by and checking it out. And I will see you real soon. I have a lot of videos coming. But remember, I told you I've not felt good in a few days, and I mentioned why. But I'm feeling much better, and that's about it. So I'll see you guys real soon. Take care. Happy New Year, everybody. By the way, I hope everybody does have a safe and happy New Year, and I hope you guys like this so far. We'll finish this on the stream. See you.